Thank you for inviting me into your home with you to explore this video, being kind to your mind, letting go of anxiety. I'm Melissa Felteau, and I'm happy to share this mindful breathing video for Brain Injury Canada. There's two key things when working with anxiety. It's important to work with grounding yourself in the body, and secondly, to nurture ourselves with self-compassion when we are hurting or scared or numb or overwhelmed. Following my own brain injury, I did not sleep well. I could fall asleep, but I wouldn't stay asleep, and I'd be waking up constantly throughout the night. And it was awful. And this lasted for about 6 years. And at the time, I didn't realize I was experiencing anxiety. I was so worried about what I was going to be able to do with my life following brain injury. Maybe you or a family member have experienced something similar. At that time, I wish I would have known to trust in the process of life, to love myself as I am, despite having deficits from a brain injury, that I am still whole, to not be so hard on myself, to find compassion for myself in every situation. Along with this pandemic we're all living through, who amongst us has not felt serious pangs of worry? It is not unusual to feel some hesitancy as things are opening up, or concern if there will be another wave of COVID. It is okay to feel this. Mindfulness teaches us not to jump over the recognition that you are hurting, to not push it away or to avoid a feeling, but rather maybe letting it know it's okay to be here, to build capacity, to make room for, to embody spaciousness, to have a different relationship with difficult emotions. Learning to extend kindness and compassion to yourself is key. If you're having lots of issues with anxiety, please talk to a healthcare professional. We all know at times that we feel separate from the light that we truly are. So with this in mind, I'd like to share this poem from the Sufi poet Hafiz about connecting with yourself, about coming home to your light and goodness. I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being. Isn't that lovely? If we can remember to settle into the light we truly are, to bring us back to ourselves, to remember ourselves as precious, to extend to yourself the same kind of love and care as you would to a small child. Now let's move into our mindful breath practices that can give us an experience of spaciousness. Starting with breath of joy. You can do this seated or standing, and this practice helps you feel grounded and energized. First, feel your feet on the ground, maybe stamp them a little bit, pressing down into the earth. Feel the ground supporting you, receiving you. The arms are going to go up, out, and up like a symphony conductor. And then the body floats forward, letting go. The breath is 3 sniffs through the nose, synchronized with the arm movements, and 1 whispered, open-mouthed when the body floats forward. So I'll show you first, and then we can try a few together before the real practice. It looks and sounds like this. So maybe you'd like to join in and try a couple of these breaths. Sniff, 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 ha, with an open breath, open mouth, coming forward to relax the nervous system. So this is a great exercise to do first thing in the morning to come into your body. We call that embodiment. So let's start. We'll do maybe 5 of these together. And last one. So we'll move into a few grounding embodiment exercises, and this one's called Sufi Circles. So we're sitting down again and coming to the edge of the chair and keeping your body, upper body stable with the movement coming from the hips. We're going to be circling to the right, and the hips are going to go forward, side, back, side, forward. Notice that my head is staying level, that the movement really is coming from the hips. And then as you get into this, maybe you can join me rounding out the circles. And the breath is inhaling on the first half of the circle and exhaling on the back end of the circle. So if you want to try it with me, inhaling, exhaling, two more. Good. And now we unwind that by going in the opposite direction. So inhaling, exhaling. Really feeling into your buttocks, sort of like dancing cheek to cheek. And 2 more. Last one. And now we'll move into synchronized arms and breath. And yours may not look like mine. All bodies are different, and that's a good thing. So we start with tuning into the breath by taking 2 deep, slow, mindful breaths. And then once the breath starts flowing, that's when we start to float our arms up. So it looks and sounds like this. Moving arms up on the inhale, exhaling the arms down. So we'll do just a couple more with that one. Inhaling arms up, giving this a try. Breath starts the movement, keeping breath with the movement. And one last one. Nice. So now we're going to move into elbow circles. And so our fingers come to the front of our shoulders. The thumbs are on the back end of the shoulders. And you're going to start drawing slow circles backwards with the tips of your elbows as you inhale on the first half of the circle and exhale on the back end of the circle. So it looks and sounds like this. If you'd like to join in and try it with me. That's it. And two more. Notice we're going backwards. We're going to reverse it now with moving our elbows forwards. And one last one. Nice. So Roshi Joan Halifax says, soft front, strong back. So the more we do these embodiment exercises, we're building the strength of our container. We're learning how to navigate change and difficult emotions. And so we have a good, strong core, but our heart remains open. And in that we can choose differently how to react to something, so it's not such an automatic knee-jerk reaction. I like to do the arm synchronization exercises and the elbow circles before I get out of bed in the morning. So it's an easy thing to do, just to come really into your breath and into your body. Maybe not the Sufi circles. That'd be a little weird, but it's okay. Whatever works for you. Here's two quick balancing breaths. The sniff breath, like the breath we used for breath of joy, but now without the conductor arms. We inhale deeply, sniffing through the nose 3 times, and then exhaling an audible sound with an open mouth. So it looks and sounds like this. Try it with me, please. Two more. You might be able to feel some relaxation in your upper shoulders, maybe your chest, and even your jaw. Using the breath is the fastest way to shift your perspective. Let's try a sipping, cooling breath. I'll show you first and then join in to try it, and then we'll do the full practice together. It's like sipping air through a big straw with an O-shaped mouth, and the exhaling is through the nose with an audible sound. So it's really coming from back here. So it looks and sounds like this. I'm going to join in. Last one. You can do anywhere from 5 to 10 to just bring yourself back into this moment. And this is one of my favorites, and it's the last practice today. It's called Mudra of Unshakable Heart. In yoga and meditation, a mudra is a hand gesture that conveys energy. So we're going to start with this hand mudra with hands crossed over at the heart, crossed over like they're wings of a bird. And then we're going to touch our thumbs together, like this. And you're going to press into the heart, feeling into your breath. And feeling embraced by a warm, bright light. Like giving your heart a hug. I invite you now to think of an intention. Maybe it's wanting to bring in more tenderness, or patience, or acceptance of yourself, or acceptance of the situation that's happening in your life right now. Sending love and care to yourself. Just noticing what might be arising. Can you meet it with tenderness and acceptance? Remembering the light that we are. We may notice after a while that our inhalations slow and our exhalations deepen. Now we're going to add on to this by moving our right arm outward, breathing in while saying out loud, I accept what is. And breathing the arm back in and breathing out, I let go of what was. So it looks like this. I accept what is. I let go of what was. I accept what is. I let go of what was. I let go on the exhalation. I accept what is. I let go of what was. And the other hand, I accept what is. I let go of what was. I accept what is. I let go of what was. I accept what is. I let go of what was. And last time, I accept what is, and I let go of what was. And now bringing both arms out on an inhale and returning the hands to the heart on the exhale. But alternating which hands are on top. Saying to yourself, I am here now in this. I am here in now in this. I am here now in this. I love you, and I am listening to you. I love you, and I am listening to you. You are right where you need to be. I appreciate myself in wholeness. Breathing in, you are right where you need to be. Breathing out, I appreciate myself in wholeness. Isn't that a beautiful way to hold yourself in reverence and love? We will end with a reflective inquiry to observe what has shifted or perhaps changed from the start or not. Noticing that we might want to put our hands back onto our mudra of the unshakable heart, pressing into the heart, and noticing the quality of your body, the quality of your breath, quality of your mind, quality of your surroundings. The quality of your heart. Allow me to recite Hafiz's poem to you again. I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in darkness, the astonishing light of your own being. I really want to thank you for joining us today.